We're still very confident about the growth in the Chinese economy. We still see that there's long-term stable growth, perhaps not at the levels that we're seeing in recent years, but the growth is still very strong, particularly in our industry, in the services industry. We've been operating here in China now since 1995, so we're almost at 25 years here in China. For our company, we have really strong ambition and we're very optimistic about the future year here in China. Our business has performed very well over the last several years, and we think all of the conditions in the market at the moment are very favorable for continued development and progression and expansion of our business. And we continue to be very optimistic about what that has for a company such as ours. Not just developing our business here in China, but also developing opportunities that we can then take to the rest of our business around the world, particularly in the areas of technology, digital and innovation. So we're particularly encouraged by the purpose within China to continue to drive a better life for its citizens. And we think that has a significant connection to our industry. Well, firstly, our company Sodexo has been a huge beneficiary of the policy of China opening up. If we look forward, I think we continue to be very impressed by some of the policy changes that we're seeing. We are very encouraged by the changes and the dialogue that's happening around companies working and basing their businesses here in China. We think continued development of the market is a good thing. We think as foreign companies, as long as we can continue to operate within a transparent system, a fair system, allowing us to compete with local businesses, and also, if necessary, working with some of those businesses, we think it's a very positive thing. I think for any company, it's a process of not only bringing knowledge and expertise, but understanding within the market here, there's a huge depth of capability that can be tapped into that can not only help your businesses here in China, but can actually help your businesses around the rest of the world. Within our business, China is a central part of our future international strategy in innovation. China is one of the first countries where we have increased our resources outside of our headquarters in Paris. And only last year, when we took part in the first International Import Expo in Shanghai, we announced that we had made our first investment into a local Chinese technology startup business outside of our European headquarters, which was very symbolic for many reasons, and I think also a demonstration of the faith and trust and promise that we see in the Chinese economy, and in particular the Chinese digital and innovation market. The company that we invested in were visitors to the VivaTech exhibition in Paris last year. We took a number of Chinese startup businesses to exhibit with Sodexo as part of exhibition. So for us, we see that the digital world really has no boundaries. So we believe that anything that we can develop here in China, we're working with our colleagues in group, and we would be looking to see how we can develop and expand those technologies to many of our clients and consumers across the world.